Up each day with the rising sun. I've got a job and it must be done.
I like to be precise about these things. So we're going to try and keep it up for 28 days. Yeah. And if you keep it up for 28 days, that is non-smoking, you're going to be 5 times more likely to quit smoking for good. Now, over the next 2 weeks, we're going to be discussing our guest's previous smoking habits. And I'm delighted to introduce to the show now, to talk football in the form of Northern Ireland and to talk about his own battle in stopping smoking, former Northern Ireland international Gerry Taggart is with us. Gerry, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, mate.
Afternoon as well.
Yeah. Now, 51 caps for Northern Ireland, also played for Manchester City, Barnsley, Bolton, Leicester, Stoke and Tamworth, right? Now, in those days, it wasn't that unusual, Gerry, I guess, for footballers to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, you could say that. You know, it was obviously, probably a lot more players that did smoke and, sort of started off as like a bit of a social thing after a game on a Saturday. You'd have a couple of, along with your pints, you'd have a couple of, cigarettes, and it sort of moved on from there.
Sure. And it's obviously changed a lot now. How long did you smoke for, Gerry, and what made you decide to give up?
On and off, you're talking 20 years, on and off. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you start as a very young kid, Gerry? Because a lot of people in those sort of working class communities you came from didn't they?
You've been a bit previous there, aren't you, mate? Working class?
Well,
He likes to make instant snap judgments on everybody that he's ever met.
No, Gerry, I'm just giving you the title Man of the People, that's all. Okay. Man of the People, yes.
Yeah, you're backtracking a bit there, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. But yeah, I tried it again, as a youngster, 11, 12, 13, it was sort of...
Yeah.
You obviously weren't allowed to do it, so, if your mum told you not to smoke, then you go and try buy and make a pack of fags, get someone a bit older than you to go and get a pack of fags for you, and you'd have one.
Well, in your day, of course, you could buy packets of 5, couldn't you, for about $2 bob? Yeah.
That's right, yeah, so...
Are you trying to make up for all the insulting things you've said about various people throughout the show?
No, I've not said anything insulting about anybody, and certainly not about Freddie Mercury.
Well, Roe says, good to see Porky being his usual lovely self to guests. I'm sure the caller came on to be told he's working class.
Well, look, that's a compliment, isn't it? I'm working class.
Well, he didn't seem to take it as that.
Well,
you're not working class. You're middle class.
What did he say then? Are you being a bit...
a bit previous.
Bit previous.
Which is the sort of thing somebody says before they smack you in the mouth.
Yeah, that's right.
How about this from CM, who says, I suspect Porky might have a slew of lawsuits after trashing people whose names he didn't know in the quiz. Hashtag plank.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
And just a quick word with Tom, who's also a Man United fan. Tom, very good morning to you.
Morning, guys. How you doing?
Yeah, Tom, very good.
What would you like to say, Tom?
Good. So, Porky, look, I get that you inherently disagree with MG, but I really think this Porky jinx will be your worst ever. It's clear to see that, it's the expert that you had on the phone before. He's crushed several of your points. It's obvious Russian fans and police will be keeping more than half an eye out for English fans. That's the way things have been for years. The last caller there, he just went to Moscow. 3,000 fans tops. It would have been a well-organised operation. My question to you is, Porky, if you're so sort of, encouraging English fans to go, etc., will you seek bladderation on the streets of Minsk with the great unwashed?
Well, listen...
It's a great question, Tom.
Well, it's a few questions. First of all, I know about the psych...
It was one question, Porky.
Well, yes, I will. I am a man of the people. I will get amongst the fans. And I will
drink... As long as they're all in a 5-star hotel cocktail bar.
And I will drink Russian vodka with them. That's not a problem. But let me tell you this, Tom.
So you're going, Porky. You're going, are you? You're going.
I very much hope to be there, yes, indeed.
He's put in his application, let's put it that way.
And we have plans to be there for several different reasons. But anyway, look, what I was going to say is, I know the Russian psych. Now, they are an immensely proud people. If you respect them and their traditions and their customs and treat them, with the respect that you should treat anybody in their own country.
Like in Marseille.
You will get on. That's not their country. This is what I keep telling you.
Their psyche doesn't change when they move countries.
It certainly does, because a Russian on Russian soil is different to a Russian anywhere else, okay? And if you respect them, respect their architecture, respect their lifestyle, respect their history and their heritage, you won't have a problem at all in Russia. If you start trying to...
you fell over on the ice in the middle of Red Square because you were bladerating.
Yes.
That was respecting their architecture, was it?
Well, that was banana vodka.
It's the sheer numbers, isn't it?
Yes.
You're but one person over there. It's a few fans over for the CSK Moscow game.
Yes.
But this is going to be, vast waves of a nation going over there, as per they do with other tournaments. For me, it's just another Porky Jinx. You've changed your, in 2 years' time, or whenever this debacle unfolds, you change the tune then, just like you did with Ronald Koeman.
I won't change my tune, pal. I don't know how to change a tune, okay?
I'll tell you what, Tom's got your psyche nailed down.
You jinxed old Koeman, a Dutchman, and your jinx was so bad that you've actually gone on to jinx the entire football powerhouse of Holland with your jinx.
I think you...
Very savvy.
You put too much sherry on your cornflakes this morning, Tom.
There's only one person in this conversation, Tom, who has sherry before midday, and it's not you.
Definitely not.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. What a very, very wise man.
Don't bother calling again.
What a very wise man. He's certainly got you sussed. This is talkSPORT.
Up each day with the rising sun. I've got a job and it must be done.